Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm going to do a review and an unboxing on this Hoover WindTunnel all-terrain. I've just taken everything out of the box. Let's put it together. It looks like it's going to be super simple to put together. This part all comes assembled. Let's put the wand in first. So around back, you're going to slide the wand in like that. That seems pretty easy, and you can release it with that button. Next, we've got the handle. You're going to simply put the handle in up here. So the handle's just going to slide in. Okay, that seems pretty easy. Now let's attach the hose. So up, you got to attach underneath here, and then this is going to go into the handle. So the smaller part goes up here. Now there is a notch on this back side right here, and you'll see there's a notch on the hose. So just kind of line this up. It'll snap into place. We're going to put the hose right here. Now the hose that's a pretty long hose. Then you're going to simply, up here, you're going to lock this in like that. It doesn't really snap in. Maybe it's just kind of held in with friction. There is a release. Okay, it does snap into place if you push it hard enough. Okay, on this side, we've got cord storage. So we're going to wrap the cord up here. This is an extra piece for tool storage. And you'll see there's these little grooves on the side of this. And I think we want this pointed up. I think. Or maybe, yeah, down. So that is down. That's for this wind turbine tool. That's going to use air to turn that brush. And it fits right there. That's a very secure fitting. I like that. Now we do have a crevice tool. The crevice tool lights up when you put something in there. So it looks like it's got a little light there. Yeah. So when you put the hose in, it's going to push up on that little button and it lights up. So that's kind of nice. Probably put it right there. And again, snap the hose in there. Okay, so it looks like it comes with an extra filter. If you're let's release the big container. Take this over to the trash can. You're simply going to push the button. Everything's going to empty out of it. Let's see here. So this is where that filter goes. So once in a while, you will have to rinse this off, clean this all up, let it dry, and simply put it back in here like that and close that. Now it does have a HEPA filter too. So let's see how we're going to take this HEPA filter off. There's a handle underneath here like this. Lift that off. There's the HEPA filter. There's a button on top, looks like. Take the HEPA filter. It's not super thick. Push it on. Put this on first like this. There. And then rotate that underneath there. We've got a button to turn it on and off here, and we've got 2 levels of suction. And then simply just rotate this. Okay. We've got a brush roll light indicator. If it's green, it's good. If it's red, that means something's wrong with the brush roller. Let's take some close-up looks. Okay, here's the bottom. Here's the bottom brush roller. It's got 2 brush rollers. Here's the switches. You're simply going to turn it on. There's a button for minimum or max. Yeah, this looks interesting. Not really sure what that is yet. And it's an 8-amp motor. Okay, let's go see how it's going to clean some hardwood floors and carpet. Okay, so I'm pretty excited to see how well it's going to clean up this big mess. Let's turn it on. Again, we got low and high. Let's go to high, kick it over. It's going to start turning the brushes. It's not very loud at all. It's relatively easy to push. It's got pivot steering. It pivots easy. Let's turn it to low. So the brushes do turn at a lower speed. Okay, so we did get a little bit of hair wrap around here, but nothing around the big roller. So we can remove, there's a button here you press that button and I can remove this. Yeah, I don't think, there's no teeth to take the hair off of this one, but there must be some teeth or something to take to clean the big roller. So we will have to cut, once in a while you will have to cut some hair. That was a pretty big torture test for this. Okay, I'm gonna leave it on low for hardwood floor. It rolls really easy. And again, it is not very loud at all. They have really done something to the sound. I can get right up there. Okay, so let's see how long the hose is. We can take this off. Again, I can disconnect it here. I can take it really far away. I can also leave the wand attached. Disconnect the wand right here. Put like a tool on. Again, I can go pretty far away. Let's put this other tool on. Let's disconnect it. Yeah, let's put this back in. Let's put this tool on. This just fits on and it's air driven. That works pretty good. That's going to help get stuff off of like dog hair off of the furniture. Simply pull it off. Put this in and close it. Okay, I was pretty amazed how quiet it is. It did roll relatively easy. Now it is kind of a heavy vacuum cleaner, but it doesn't feel heavy on the floor when you're rolling it. So let's simulate taking this to the trash can. Simply just lift this, open this, everything's gonna come out. There is some kind of bigger hair chunks got stuck. Close it, now rotate it back. Okay, so I finally figured out what this is. This is a mechanism that when you take the handle out, it's gonna rotate, and so all the suction will go through for the handle. When the handle's installed, all the suction goes down here. This is kind of like what Dyson does a little bit. So let me take the handle off. You'll see that rotates. So that's when I take this part off. And now when I put that in, you'll see it's kind of spring loaded and it goes the other way. Now, even if I take the wand off, you'll see it rotates. See, this thing pushes in that thing so that the air will be directed out for the hose. So when I've got the hose out, now all the suction is coming out the hose. So when you're vacuuming with the vacuum part, all the suction is going to go through up into here. But when anytime I take the wand off or the hose off, this mechanism allows the suction to go into this hose. So this hose does not have suction unless it's being pulled off. So it takes away all the suction from down here. So that's just a mechanism that does that. Okay, so this is brand new, just released. It retails it's on sale for $250 right now. You know, I would have liked to have seen maybe some teeth on the rollers to take the hair off, but that was a pretty big torture test. But it's very quiet and it's very easy to move. It kind of makes you think it doesn't have much suction because of how quiet it is. I think it still has pretty good suction. This is the first time I've seen this mechanism on anything other than a Dyson. Dyson's really big with when the vacuum cleaner's kicked back, that it only has suction down here, and when it stows, then the suction goes out the hose. And this also reminded me of a Dyson because the hose is kind of nice and long. So it's got some nice features. You know, some of the stuff did get stuck up in there, but that wasn't too big a deal. But again, there's two main things. It's heavy when you lift it up, just physically lift it up. It's not super heavy, but it is a little heavy. It's got a super long cord. This is an abnormally long cord. Not that it's a bad thing, I like that. It rolls really easy. So they're calling it this all-terrain. It just glides really easy. I love the double action brush, and again, super quiet. So those are kind of some nice features when you're vacuuming. And it again, pushing it back and forth did not seem like that big of a challenge. So, you know, $250, it's got HEPA filtration. I like that. Nice big chamber for the dirt and debris. This is probably, and I love onboard tool storage. You know, this is probably going to be a very nice vacuum cleaner. Again, I will be comparing this to like some Shark vacuum cleaners. I will be comparing it to the Dyson. So again, I really do appreciate everybody's support. Check out my Instagram page. Look for my logo, Just a Dad, on Instagram. I do free giveaways there and on my Facebook group page. Just a Dad Videos Facebook group page. I'll put links to them underneath the show description notes. There'll be a link to this one also on Amazon, maybe Walmart. Sometimes the models change a little bit at Walmart. But I bought this with my own money. Would I spend $240, $250? Yeah, I probably would. It doesn't have all the nice features, but then you got to pay a little bit more money for all the really nice features. But again, not too bad. But if I had to lug it up and down first floor to second floor, maybe not. It's a little bit on the heavy side. But again, if you could give it a thumbs up, check out the links for this in the show description notes. Really do appreciate everybody's support. Check me out on Instagram. I'm also on TikTok. We have a lot of fun. Again, really do appreciate everybody's support. If you could, please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.